Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our annual board reorganization meeting. We're going to call this meeting to order, and we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, good evening. I'm going to pass this over to Jess, who's going to do roll call.
Mr. Resch? Not here. Ms. Rudnick? Here. Dr. G?
Here.
Mr. McBain?
Here.
Ms. Ramick?
Here.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Todd, for that roll call. And before we begin, I would like to recommend that the board add an item 2B to tonight's agenda for the approval of the meeting agenda that has been physically posted at the ESC since Tuesday of last week. The reason for this additional item is that it came to our attention that the online version of tonight's meeting agenda was not visible to members of the public until approximately 7:40 last night, about an hour beyond the 24-hour mark. Although the reorganization meeting itself was properly advertised, we've consulted with the solicitor's office, and so long as the majority of the school board directors who are present are voting, approve the addition of the item and the agenda itself, we can proceed with the meeting without any issue. If anyone from the public wishes to comment on the addition of this item for the board to approve in tonight's agenda, as is currently posted online, you may do so during the audience of citizens. And to be clear, the agenda that is currently posted online includes the following items: election of a temporary president, election of a president for a one-year term, election of a vice president, for a one-year term. Okay, so with that, Mrs. Ramich, we'll go to audience of citizens.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'll read the statement, and then anyone who would like to make public comment is free to do. This meeting is being videotaped for community cable channels and is streamed live. Individuals attending this meeting and intending to speak to the board should be aware that they are being videotaped. In order to meet the requirements of Pennsylvania Sunshine Law, it is necessary to record the names of all citizens who speak to the board during the meeting. To assure compliance with this requirement, it is essential that those planning to address the board state their name and municipality. Members of the audience are asked to limit their questions and comments to 3 minutes. As a reminder, the audience of citizens portion of the meeting is designed for residents and taxpayers of the district to provide comment and feedback on matters which are or may come before the board. It is not designed for debate or discussion with the board. When appropriate, individual school directors may choose to respond to public comments that have been made once the audience of citizens period has concluded, or request that a member of the administration follow up with the speakers after the meeting. And this is in reference to Board Policy 903. Would anyone like to make public comment this evening? Okay, seeing none, we will move on to the election of a temporary president as per section 402 of the Public School Code as amended. Do I have a sorry. Oh, we have to vote on the earlier piece. Okay,
amendment.
We'll pause on the, do I have a motion and a second?
So moved.
So at this time, I recommend the addition of item 2B, approval of agenda, to the agenda for tonight's meeting in order for the board to approve of the agenda as it's currently posted.
So moved.
And a second?
Motion by Dr. G, seconded by Mrs. Rudnick. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, with a majority of those present and voting having voted to amend the agenda, I now recommend approval of item 2B, approval of the agenda, which calls for the board to approve the agenda for tonight's meeting as posted. Also, as an FYI, we will have to post the new agenda tomorrow online and on the door of the ESC, just so everyone's aware.
Okay. Perfect. Thank
All
you
right.
for that update, and thank you so much for your help in keeping us in line here. Okay, so we'll
Okay, so
move
now
on
you're-
now to.
Temporary president.
Electing a temporary president.
No, we still have to vote.
Oh, that was, okay.
You voted to amend the.
Oh, you're right. We have to do the second vote now.
Okay, so
Okay, so you
second
voted
vote-
to amend the
it.
agenda.
Now we're going to vote to accept it.
Yes.
Okay, do I have a
Okay.
motion and a second?
So moved. Second.
Okay, motion by Dr. G, seconded by Mrs. Rudnick. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right, so just to be clear, we voted to amend the agenda, and then we voted to approve the item that was amended.
Amended.
Okay.
Okay, I think we've covered it.
Okay,
I think we're
yes,
good.
you got it.
Yeah, we're good?
You're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, election of a temporary president. We will, I believe, start with a nomination.
I nominate Mr. McBain. Second?
So we don't need to second.
Yeah, if there's
Okay.
no other nominations. Yep.
Okay, so we'll close nominations of Mr. McBain. They're seeing that there are no other nominations. Now we need to vote on that. Okay, all in favor of Mr. McBain serving as temporary president.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. We'll pass the gavel.
Congratulations, Mr. McBain.
You made it sound really difficult just before we did this, you know? All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a reading of the certificate of election before us, and I'd like to read that now. The board secretary has been officially notified as to the results of the municipal general election that was held on November 4th, 2025. The election of the following individuals to the North Penn School Board Directors has been certified. Ms. Christine Coyne, Mr. Ken Kaiser, Mr. Ko Chiba, and Mr. Al Resch. We would now like to administer the oath of office, and we'll invite our good friend, Judge Susan G. Leonard, up to the front to administer the oath, please. And I think we'll begin with Ms. Christine Coyne.
Christine first.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Okay, Christine, come on up. Hello. Are you going to help Mom?
Take your book.
No, you're good.
You're going to swear on Go Dog Go? Yeah. Okay, it's all good.
Favorite books?
Favorite kids' books.
Yeah.
All right,
Would you like someone to hold them?
I don't know. Do I? Perfect.
okay.
Oh, do you want to hold him? Do you want to hold the book, Sam? Oh, I think he's good. Okay.
Okay, if you want to raise your right hand, you could put your left hand on the books if you want, and then repeat after me. I, Christine Coyne,
I, Christine Coyne,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth.
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
There you go. Congratulations. Oh,
Thank you.
yay. We'll make you sign this before you go. You're going to sign it right there. Okay. Any particular order? I have Ken next. Okay, Mr. Kaiser, come on up, sir. Okay. And raise your right hand. Yeah, you should be on that side, right? It makes it easy. That's all right. Okay, repeat after me. I, Ken Kaiser Jr.,
I, Ken Kaiser Jr.,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office
and I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
There you go. Congratulations. Sign right there. I'm prepared. I'm Dr. Power. I'm prepared. Okay. Okay. Go.
Mr. Kaiser, you have to come sit up here now.
Hi. Okay, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Coach Iba,
I, Coach Eba,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, defend, and obey
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I would discharge the duties of my office. Should we do it again?
Yeah, let's back up.
Let's. Okay, relax. Relax. Here we go. I, Coach Iba,
I, Coach Eba,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I would discharge the duties of my office
and I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
You did it. Congratulations. All right. That was good. What? I'm glad we backed up. All right, I guess. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? Can I just say one thing to everybody that's here? I will say one thing. 14 years ago, I stood here and took the oath and then took my seat on the North Penn School Board. And so I want to say to everyone that's here and newly elected, it is not a thankless job. And that's all I'll say, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. And when you were elected judge and you had to resign from the school board, I had the privilege of being able to fill your seat. So it's big shoes to fill, and I appreciate you getting to come back and being a part of it and giving all of us the opportunity to serve. So thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
So
much.
Al Resch, one other really quick announcement. Al Resch was also elected for re-election. He is currently away, and so he will be sworn in. I believe it's tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, later this week he will be sworn in. So we'll have an update on that at another time.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to call for a full roll call from Ms. Todd, please.
Mr. Resch is not present. Mr. Chiba?
Present.
Ms. Coyne?
Present.
Ms. Rudnick? Dr. G?
Present.
Mr. Kaiser?
Present.
Mr. McBain?
Present.
Ms. Ramick?
Present.
Thank you very much. We now have on the agenda the election of a new board president, as per section 404 of the Public School Code as amended. May I please hear nominations for school board president?
I nominate Mrs. Ramich.
And I understand we don't need to second that, is that right? Okay. Any other nominations, please? Hearing none, may I have a motion to close nominations, please?
So moved.
I watch previous board meetings to get it right. Golly, whatever, give the gavel away to somebody else. All right. Yes, having heard the nomination of Ms. Julianne Ramich for president of the school board by Ms. Kumbi Rudnick, I'd like to have a vote. Please say aye if you agree.
Aye.
Any nays? Hearing none, congratulations, Mrs. Ramich.
Thank you. Thank you to my fellow board members, and really a special shout out and thank you to Mr. McBain, who is a social studies teacher by day, and I think really relished this opportunity to be part of the civic process of helping to be temporary president, but also to swear in our new members. So I want to welcome our new members to the seat. So you've done a great job. You've already figured out where the on button is on the microphone. That's the hardest lesson to learn in school board etiquette. The second is Robert's Rules of Order. So we're all messing with that tonight. Okay, so I think now we will move on to the election of vice president for a one-year term. Do I have a nomination?
I'd like to nominate Kunbi Rudnick.
Any other nominations? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor of Ms. Rudnick, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations. Okay, moving on, other business. Do we have any other items for this evening? I believe we do. Dr. Bauer?
We do, President Ramich. That feels strange. Again, good evening, everyone. This morning, I received an unexpected phone call from Dr. G stating that she intends to resign from the board of directors. While there will be other comments, in light of this information, I would recommend that the board amend the agenda so as to allow for the board to accept the resignation this evening by adding a new item, 9B. The reason for the addition of this item is because we were unaware of this intended resignation prior to posting the agenda.
Okay, so in recognition of Dr. G's service, we're really going to do the best that we can to not mess up the addition of this. So do I have a motion to amend the agenda in order to add 9B, acceptance of the resignation for the board to accept the resignation of Dr. G from the board of directors effective immediately?
So moved.
Motion by Mrs. Rudnick, seconded by Mr. McBain. All those in favor say aye.
Hold on.
Oh, we're not voting. No, we're not. See, okay.
You're
This
okay.
is why.
You got a motion
My
and a second.
apologies.
No,
Okay,
you're
we
doing
got a
great.
motion and a second.
This is confusing.
So at this time, I will reopen the audience of citizens in order to allow for public comment solely on the addition of this item to the agenda, as well as the proposed acceptance of the resignation. Anyone desiring to make public comment? And I've already read the statement, so I don't have to do that again. Please.
So I will say, Mr.
Please come up to the
Mr.
mic.
G, could you say it from the
Yes.
mic? Please? I will
'Cause
need
we
your
want
name and municipality, please, sir.
It's very formal.
problem,
We
no
need
problem.
that for the audience at home.
Not
Thank
a problem. So I'm Mr. G. I'm Alicia G's husband, and so I just want to say on behalf of myself, our family, friends of the North Penn community, thank you for your dedication, your service. It made a difference. Also, I want to say congratulations to all the newly sworn-in directors, and peace and blessings to those that are still here.
Erin Blanc of Hatfield. I was not planning on this, but in light of the additional resignation, I wanted to say that I submitted my name for the application for the replacement, and I'd love to have your, your acceptance here. I'm open to phone calls or chats or whatever you might want to have with me, and that's all I have to say right now, but I'd like to be considered. Thank you.
Can you state your name and municipality, please?
Oh, I did.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I did, but Erin Blanc of Hatfield.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay. So, any discussion from the board? And that was probably one of the sweetest public comment motions. So thank you for that.
Was from my loving husband, so,
lovely.
he's a little biased. And I apologize for my for my voice this evening, but I did do a quick sound check to try to, in hopes that I would be able to make a quick statement. After 8 years of volunteer service on the North Penn School Board, I share tonight with gratitude and a full heart that I will be stepping down from my role. This decision comes from a need to recommit myself to important professional and personal responsibilities and to give those aspects of my life the attention they now require. Serving this community has been one of the greatest honors of my 27-year career in public education. I've had the privilege of witnessing firsthand the extraordinary talent, dedication, and compassion of our teachers, our North Penn Educational Association, our North Penn Support Staff Association, and every staff member who shows up every day for our students in North Penn. You are the heartbeat of this district, and I'm endlessly inspired by your work. I want to offer a special note of gratitude to Dr. Bauer. Leading a district in the wake of COVID was a challenge unlike any other, yet he stepped into that moment with courage, dignity, and deep care. His leadership during one of the most turbulent eras in public education, which includes now, has strengthened North Penn and steadied our path forward. I am equally grateful for the opportunity to serve alongside my 9 board colleagues. Your commitment to this district, those who have left us and those who are beginning now, is really something that no one can put a dollar sign on, yet it's unpaid. Sorry to the new folks. I truly am grateful for the opportunity to serve with all of you. You're thoughtful, passionate, and fierce advocates for public education, and working with you has been profoundly meaningful and has left a mark on me. Sorry, I'm like a drippy. Finally, to the North Penn community, thank you for entrusting me with this responsibility. It has been a privilege to represent you and to help shape the future of a district I believe in so deeply. I am confident the board will remain in excellent hands with the incoming members, and I look forward to watching North Penn continue to grow, excel, and shine. Finally, to my family, my husband Norman, my children who are all proud graduates of North Penn, thank you for giving me the time, the space, and the support to serve. I am so proud of my children, one in law school, one to be an engineer, and one to go to medical school. And that's because of North Penn and the teachers and the staff here. So thank you all for this opportunity.
I'm going to reserve my comments until after a vote, so we're here.
Okay, so any other discussion from the board, or do we move on to, can we do both?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. All in favor of amending the agenda to include the new item 9B, the acceptance of the resignation?
We had a motion.
We had a motion, so it's just a vote, yay or nay at this point.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. With the agenda having been amended to now include 9B, do I have a motion to accept the resignation of Dr. G from the Board of Directors effective immediately?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Rudnick, seconded by Mr. McBain. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, so, if I may, I just want to take a moment. As I said earlier in this meeting, that Dr. G's resignation was a surprise to me, but I don't think she would mind me sharing that Dr. G and I met when I was high school principal. And she, usually when you're calling the high school principal, there's an issue. And we had a long-spirited conversation, and the conversation ended with, okay, I think I like you. And our relationship for the last 11 years at this point, and I've worked with her 3 beautiful children, has been challenging, inspiring, motivating on both ways, I'd like to think. Often I see her give me a phone call during the middle of the day, and I'll text her back and say, I don't have an hour right now, because our conversations are always very long, and we challenge each other, and you have absolutely made me better. And I hope I have done the same for you. She has said many times in our ECI meetings and in these meetings that Dr. G is a principal in a neighboring school district, and I have no doubt that she serves the students of her school district and future students wherever she is with that same passion and composure and poise that she has with us and this board. So Dr. G, I just want to thank you for everything. Your children, and I know we have mentioned their names in these meetings when they have been hired to help us in the summer when we desperately need help, but for Sierra, Madison, and Mr. G's name is Norm, so we refer to her son as Mama's Love. The 3 kids have made an impact on my career as well. So Norm, and to the kids, thank you for lending us Dr. G here, and to Alicia, my friend and colleague, I thank you for everything.
Thank you. And Dr. G, I think on behalf of the board too, I just want to thank you for your passion and what you've brought to us. Many of us come in and, we were duly elected, we ran together, but many of us didn't know the ropes of how public education worked and the ins and outs and what was needed. And you did speak so eloquently of these being some of the most challenging times. And I think really it was the insight that you shared and the lessons that you shared with us that helped us to get through that. I know that we've all been incredibly grateful for the lessons, those lessons that you've taught us. So thank you very much for your service. And we appreciate your continued effort in public education. So you're maybe leaving the board, but you are not leaving the field. And for that, I think the students in our county are grateful. So thank you. We'll benefit from that. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Any other business?
May I?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I always have to remember to turn this on, so I have it. This is good. So I am processing Dr. G's resignation, and I do just want to publicly, say how much I respect and value the wisdom that you've always deemed to share with me. I appreciate the fact, just as everyone's a doctor, sorry, just as Mrs. Ramage just said, and you did as well, you talked about your passion, and there have been many topics that I will gladly admit have not been my strong points, and you've taken the time to explain a different perspective to me, which I've always appreciated. And I know that there will be times in the future when you're not sitting there, and I would ask myself, what would Dr. G ask me to consider? And that will make a difference. So thank you.
I think the ECI committee will always be Dr. G's committee. I think our work moving forward will always have her fingerprints on it, and we are thankful for your leadership in so many ways for so many years. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for your comments. Thank you for your service. I believe that is all we have on our meeting. Any comments that you'd like to make, Dr.
Yeah,
Brower?
I just feel compelled to share because last time we had a resignation, we clearly outlined the process in this meeting. We will have a process outlined and communicated through the same channels very shortly. This was a surprise today, so we don't have that plan fully outlined, but we are required to fill the seat within 30 days. So we will get that posted to the website, push it out through the local media once we have that process outlined.
Great.
Yep.
And I think I can say this on behalf of the board, we are committed to a transparent process and one that is inclusive. So any community member that would like to apply, would like to be considered, we welcome the opportunity to welcome you to a seat and to have you serve. Okay, seeing no other items, do I have a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting?
I think we get the motion over here.
So moved.
Okay.
We got a second from Mr.
Okay,
McRae.
all in favor? Okay, meeting's adjourned. Thank you. You want to gavel out?